breaking overnight. Hurricane Melissa makes landfall in Cuba. The storm already slammed into Jamaica yesterday as a Category 5 hurricane with winds hitting 185 miles per hour. It is the strongest storm to ever hit the island nation. Now, as Hurricane Melissa cuts through the Caribbean, it's been downgraded to a Category 3, but still considered pretty powerful with winds up to 125 miles per hour. Melissa expected to continue roaring across the eastern shore of Cuba this morning.
Storm Team 10's AJ Mastrangelo joins us now with the storm's recent path and the latest trajectory. AJ, good morning.
Allison, Mario, good morning. Of course, this storm of historic proportions yesterday. The maximum winds getting up to 185 miles per hour. This storm actually became the third strongest storm we've ever seen in the Atlantic basin, and that's in terms of pressure. The lower the pressure, the stronger the storm. Wilma, Gilbert, a little bit stronger, 882 and 888 millibars, but Melissa yesterday got down to 892, and that ties the Labor Day storm we saw back in 1935. Rita and Milton now a little bit further down that list, all below that 900 millibar mark. Now, as we take a look at what happened yesterday morning, the storm did take a little bit of a westerly turn, so it went just west of Black River, making landfall right at 1 p.m. in New Hope, Jamaica. So the western half of the island, we can see some of these lit areas here through Kingston. Thankfully, not taking the brunt of the storm, but these western areas, Montego Bay, likely seeing some pretty impressive destruction there with this storm. We lost the eye as it's made its landfall and traversed over Jamaica. This eye actually redeveloped a bit through the overnight, and then this storm made a secondary landfall right around 3 a.m. just west of Santiago de Cuba. And as we can see here, this is also a very populated area. So this was in the right front quadrant of the storm. Not great there in terms of the impacts we likely saw in terms of storm surge and very strong winds. The storm now over the island continuing to weaken 115 miles per hour with those current sustained winds. If we take a look at the alerts, Turks and Caicos have been downgraded to a tropical storm warning. That's, of course, good news, but still hurricane warnings spanning much of eastern Cuba and the Bahamas. The storm likely weakening to a Category 2 storm before making a run towards Bermuda for the end of the week.